Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects millions of men, especially as they get older, enlarged prostate. But don't worry, we're not just talking about the problem. We're talking about solutions, specifically the power of one amazing food that can make a real difference. If you're interested in learning more about natural health solutions and topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more content that can make a real difference to your wellness. Before we get to the star of the show, let's talk about what an enlarged prostate is and why it's a problem. You see, the prostate is a small gland, about the size of a walnut, that sits right below a man's bladder. Its job is to produce some of the fluid that makes up semen. Now, as men age, this prostate can start to grow larger. It's a common condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH for short. And while it's usually not serious, it can cause some pretty annoying symptoms like frequent urination, especially at night. Imagine having to wake up multiple times every night just to go to the bathroom. Not fun, right? Difficulty starting to urinate. It's like your bladder is full, but the tap just won't turn on properly. Weak urine stream. Instead of a strong, steady flow, it's more like a trickle. Feeling like you haven't fully emptied your bladder, that feeling of, I still need to go, even after you just went. These symptoms can really impact a man's quality of life, affecting their sleep, work, and even their social life. So, what causes the prostate to grow larger in the first place? Well, hormones play a big role, specifically testosterone. Testosterone is a key hormone for men, responsible for muscle growth, bone density, and even sex drive. But here's the thing. Testosterone can be converted into another hormone called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, with the help of a specific enzyme. And DHT is like supercharged testosterone, much more potent. The problem is, DHT is strongly linked to prostate growth. As men age, testosterone levels naturally decline, and you'd think DHT would go down too, right? But here's the catch. The enzyme that converts testosterone to DHT actually becomes more active as we get older. So even though there's less testosterone overall, more of it is being converted into DHT, which can then stimulate prostate growth. Now there are medications that can help shrink the prostate by blocking that enzyme that converts testosterone to DHT. But these medications can come with some unwanted side effects, like decreased libido, increased risk of prostate cancer, and even some pretty serious withdrawal symptoms if you stop taking them. So what's the alternative? This is where the power of natural solutions comes in, and I'm excited to share with you the one food that can make a huge difference: tomatoes. Tomatoes are packed with a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is a carotenoid, which is a type of plant pigment that gives fruits and vegetables their vibrant colors. You'll find lycopene in watermelon, carrots, and even grapefruit, but tomatoes are the real lycopene superstars. And here's why lycopene is so amazing for prostate health. Natural DHT blocker. Lycopene acts as a natural inhibitor of that enzyme we talked about earlier, the one that converts testosterone to DHT. By blocking this enzyme, lycopene can help reduce DHT levels and slow down prostate growth, reduces prostate enlargement risk. Studies have shown that men who consume plenty of lycopene have a significantly lower risk of developing an enlarged prostate. In fact, one study showed that lycopene could reduce the risk of prostate enlargement by a whopping 21%. Fights prostate cancer. Lycopene's powerful antioxidant properties also help protect against prostate cancer. Antioxidants help neutralize harmful free radicals in the body, which can damage cells and contribute to cancer development. Reduces inflammation. Lycopene is also a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Inflammation is a natural process, but chronic inflammation can contribute to a whole host of health problems, including prostate enlargement. Now you might be thinking, great, I'll just eat a tomato a day and my prostate will be fine. Well, it's not quite that simple. Here's the thing. Lycopene is a fat-soluble compound, meaning it's best absorbed by the body when consumed with some healthy fats. So how do you get the most lycopene from your tomatoes? Here are some tips. Cooked is better. Lycopene becomes even more bioavailable when tomatoes are cooked. Think tomato sauce, tomato paste, or even just adding some diced tomatoes to your favorite dishes. Add some healthy fat. When you're cooking with tomatoes, add a little olive oil or avocado oil to the mix. The fat helps your body absorb more of that precious lycopene. Choose quality tomatoes. Whenever possible, opt for organic tomatoes from your local farmer's market or grow your own. The fresher and higher quality the tomatoes, the more lycopene they'll contain. While tomatoes are the lycopene champions, there are other foods and habits that can support prostate health. Zinc. This essential mineral plays a crucial role in prostate function and can help reduce inflammation. Good sources of zinc include oysters, pumpkin seeds, and beans. Saw palmetto. This herbal supplement has been traditionally used to treat urinary problems associated with BPH. It's thought to work by inhibiting DHT production. Limit dairy. While dairy products can be part of a healthy diet, some studies suggest that high dairy consumption might be linked to increased prostate growth. It's not about eliminating dairy completely, but being mindful of your intake. Stay active. Regular exercise is beneficial for overall health, including prostate health. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is a risk factor for many health problems, including prostate enlargement. Losing even a small amount of weight can make a big difference. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't really like tomatoes. Don't worry. There are ways to incorporate them into your diet without having to force yourself to eat plain tomatoes every day. There are endless possibilities when it comes to cooking with tomatoes. Try adding them to soups, stews, chili, pasta sauces, or even smoothies. You can also sneak tomatoes into your diet by adding them to dishes where they might not be as noticeable, like omelets, stir fries, or even burgers. If you're really not a fan of tomatoes, lycopene supplements are available. Just be sure to choose a reputable brand and talk to your doctor before starting any new supplements. So, there you have it, the one food that can make a real difference for your prostate health: tomatoes. By incorporating more lycopene-rich tomatoes into your diet, you can naturally support your prostate, reduce your risk of enlargement, and even protect against prostate cancer. Remember, it's all about making small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle that add up to big results over time. Start by adding a serving or two of tomatoes to your meals a few times a week and see the difference it can make. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more health and wellness tips.